It's Week 12 of the National Football League. And coming up, we'll see Justin Jefferson.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. They come into play number 12 in the NFL against the run.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, right at the 40. And with the play clock running out, Sean McVay will take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 1st down, right back to Gibson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Well, the Rams at 2-8 now on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. Straight ahead, Gibson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Once more, Gibson. A nice little juke. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your...
Touchdown, Rams! Cooper Kupp. Here's Gibson to start the drive. Pushing his way through. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 60 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll look to throw. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Buying time to his left. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Gibson. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Gibson here running out of the gun. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
some of the most unselfish players on any football team? Defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And the Rams are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. He'll look to throw. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That'll be caught. It's caught. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll try the left side with Gibson. Down the left sideline. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 38 yards on the scamper there.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
The great move couldn't free him. Taken down at the 10. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They're going to look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be.
Okay, ready?
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4, still 3 yards short, 4th down. So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And this one is right through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one... They'll come out throwing here on first down. That'll be caught by Cup. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Second half starts with a run by Gibson. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 125 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. Now back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there, just like last play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
A handoff running left is Gibson.
He's brought down in the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
This will be caught just inside the 10.
And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks.
And the Vikings are going to get the foot.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Open man right side is cut complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
They'll run with Gibson.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble. Yeah.
So it was a 3-point lead at halftime, and they doubled that with a field goal.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just float from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
2nd and 9 now. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. They'll set up to throw. Steps away to his left. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. He'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Marcus Davenport, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. They'll drop to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
And the Vikings are right back in this football game.
Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll get this one to Cup complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
And here's a give to Gibson. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 168 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Going to run the sweep here. This is Cup. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
On 3rd down, here's Gibson.
And some strong running. Oh, able to avoid him. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And his kick is indeed good, and that will make this a 9-point lead.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here, and it was their defense.
It's Madden NFL 24, and this one features Josh Jacobs. He should be a busy man out of the backfield. It's the Raiders and the Broncos, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 24.
Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Broncos, they come in playing pretty well, 6-3 in their last 9 games. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. On first down, Garoppolo. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
But you look at this Bronco defense.
They've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Justin Simmons. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the... The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
This defense for the Broncos, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now a toss to the left for Jacobs. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. He'll let this go for Adams. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. A 4.
Here we go.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw.
A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
A give, it's Jacobs off the option.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
The Raiders hit 3-7 now on the year, and they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset, being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Garoppolo to throw.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taking it about the 16. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
So here... So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half.
He'll find its tight end. It's Adam Troutman.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Forced out to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Garoppolo. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a fourth down.
And taken right on the 30. A solid stiff arm.
A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Hey, come on, come on, come on.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage. And that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Go ahead.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Flushed out right. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Baron Browning, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Garoppolo. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
So off is Garoppolo, and in comes Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that will tighten this one up a bit. Now a one-score game at 20-13.
So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure
he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Nick Bonito coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
21.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A stoppage here following the play, and it looks like Josh Jacobs was shaken up and in need of some assistance. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Another big play here as they strike for 31.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Running the toss here to Jacobs.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long?
He's got his target. That's complete.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now Garoppolo on the bootleg, escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Back to the running game with Jacobs.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
119 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. And Jacobs, I don't think is going to get there. No, it appears they're going to mark him short of the 1st.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Now Garoppolo, got to have this one. Touchdown!
Michael Mayer.
His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Raiders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession.
Flush to his right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. It totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes a catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
Garoppolo's throw there complete to Myers. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 25-yard line.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
It's caught here by Adams. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Here's Jacobs. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. And boy, you want to talk about guts. Guts is going for 2. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see DK Metcalf, who's closing in on 1,000 yards receiving on the year. It's the Seahawks and the Cardinals, and it comes your way next.
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10.
Here's Walker to...
And right away, he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And a tough turnover there as...
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. The numbers on the ground for Walker a week ago.
13 carries, 79 yards, and a touchdown.
10 touchdowns on the season for him, and I don't know whether these goals are written down. I don't know whether they're discussed amongst the team, but I do know this. Every guy who touches the ball as a ball carrier thinks 10 touchdowns is a nice round goal to try and reach in a season.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense. Pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
11 yards for number 11. Now Gino on first down. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be second down.
The Seahawks had 3 and 8 on the year. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's Smith. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have... Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. So you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And this will be a Seahawks first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. And going right back to Walker. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. You look at this Arizona defense.
It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking.
There he goes, left side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Kenneth Walker hitting double digits with his... They'll get this out wide to Metcalf.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Now it's Smith off the bootleg. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
This is brought in at the 21. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So they'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. The Smith's throw caught here by Metcalf. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Running right, here's Walker. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Smith. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now wasted time going right back to DK Metcalf. So the completion good for 7 there, and it's second down. Up the middle, here's Walker. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 13-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Now to the ground, here's Walker. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. Third quarter begins with a run by Walker. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And taken right at the 35. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. Third quarter action. This offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 95 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Sticking with Walker on second down. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Smith. Sliding out of the pocket. Short throw to Disley. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down.
I like the design of that play, or shall I say the way it ended up. Quarterback ends up to the right side. You know, he gets outside of the pocket. How about the tight end staying in his sight line and getting to that same part of the field, and they find each other for the completion.
Smith with a throw caught by Metcalf. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Back to throw, Smith.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Being chased out left. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
A great play there. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Catch is made by Metcalf. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll roll him out right. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Walker will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
So he's in for his 3rd score of the game, and defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
On 2nd down, it's Walker.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
1st down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
Throwing is Smith. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Geno.
This one into the hands of Metcalf.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the 1st. A shotgun snap for Smith. He'll buy some time right.
And he's got Smith and Jigba.
All the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Geno's going to throw, and this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the 4th. He hits the big. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Smith's going to throw it. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turn. They'll start out here with the option left. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Aaron. Now the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. So Geno and the Seahawks down by 8, under 1:20 to go. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on 1st down. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That can finish things off for them.
Finding Walker complete.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. From the gun, it's Walker.
And down inside the 40 to about the 38.
Here's 2nd down and 3. Here's Smith.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is third down now.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And this is caught. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
They have one big call left. Here we go.
They'll look to throw. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the fourth. Huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. Their defense.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Now Murray. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
No tougher place to be in a spot like this than Seattle. Here's 3rd down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And he'll be stopped after a very short gain, and now you're looking.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fielded at about the 28. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And we have free football. Overtime. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So it's the Cardinals set to receive it. They'll look for a winning drive as we get this overtime period started. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Here's the Arizona offense. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Coming up on a 3rd and 9. Opening drive of overtime as they look to convert. First throw of overtime for Murray. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Uchenna and Rosu got the sack there. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
So a change of possession here on the... They go play action here on first down. It's caught inside the 25. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a gain of 34. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys, poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
Here's Walker.
And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line.
153 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
Brandon, I go ahead and kick it right now. I know it's only 2nd down, but I kick it and give myself a little margin for error here.
Don't wait for 3rd. Have the extra down just in case.
If something goes wrong, messed up snap, anything like that, you fall on it, guess what? It's 3rd down. You still have the ball. You still have a chance to kick it.
2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on 2nd down. Again, it's Walker.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. All right, well, they didn't kick it on 2nd down, now 3rd and goal. You have to kick it here.
Absolutely have to kick it, because if you get a bad snap, you fall on it, you got a chance to kick it again on 4th down. Let's say it gets blocked and it's behind the line of scrimmage. You fall on it, you get another chance at it. Give yourself that option. Give yourself that opening.
They'll try and run Walker.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
So now this one will rest on the right foot of Jason Myers. This to win it in overtime. And now the Cardinals are going to use another timeout. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And they'll be celebrating in Pioneer Square tonight. The Seahawks have won the game.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Seahawks, the playoffs may be out of reach, but the win gets them to 4-8 on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the 49ers will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, their luck may have run out as they fall to 4-7 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
It's Week 12 of the National Football League. And coming up, we'll get a look at Ezekiel Elliott. He was steady for him on the ground a week ago, reaching the century mark and adding a score. It's the Pats and the Bills, under the lights on Sunday night.
From the home of the Bills since way back in 1973, there's a look at Highmark Stadium just outside of Buffalo, New York. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Hello, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games. On the other side of the field for the visiting Patriots, they're hitting their stride of late, winners of 3 of their last 4.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They start the drive with Cook, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Allen going to throw. Flushed out right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Back to throw. Allen.
Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. His 9th touchdown of the season. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing is Allen on third.
Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
To the air, Allen.
And this one too low. But you look at this Patriots defense.
It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Second and 10.
Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41.
Well, this defense for the Pats, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
6-0 our score after 1. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
This is Hines. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Christian Gonzalez up to make the play.
You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on third down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Allen off the play fake.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So now on 4th down, Sam Martin on to punt for Buffalo. Back deep for New England is Marcus Jones. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. That'll go in the book. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Matt Judon there to bring him down. They work now on 2nd and 9. Back around his goal line. Here's Allen escaping the pressure right. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bills first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he'll be wrangled to the ground right there at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end Knox. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now it's Hines. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Cook is in. Touchdown, Bills. So Parker was... So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. On 1st down, Allen setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Out to his left. That's caught by Gabriel Davis.
The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Allen to throw once more. Flush to his right. And that is caught at the 10-yard line.
And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Here's Allen. Touchdown, Bills.
Deontay Hardy.
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Starting the 3rd quarter with Cook. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Allen now looks to throw. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, you've certainly got to be on your toes defensively when you're facing Josh Allen. He can hit you from any angle. He's got arguably the strongest arm in the business, and he uncorks a deep one here. But that one falls incomplete.
And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. From midfield, here's Allen.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Now a give running right, it's Cook. Fights through him. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown! Stephon Diggs. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And meanwhile, Allen's throw going to be caught by Davis.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, a 22. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
They'll give to Cook on the read option.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got the hook up with Diggs. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down.
And I believe that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance.
Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. To throw, it's Allen.
That pass is caught by Hardy.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Allen to throw it. Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards that time. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And that is caught. It's Davis. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Allen again.
And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown.
Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And you look back over the score.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got the Dolphins' speedy running back. He was an unstoppable force last week with well over 200 yards. It's the Dolphins and the Jets under the lights on Monday night.
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to take this out past the 10 to about the 11. There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. 19 carries, 61 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball this season as they built this winning streak. And that includes the ground game, where he's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there, getting him the first.
Facing second and short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why not just handle this one? Got all the yards he needed and then some, and made that snap a huge success.
Now this throw caught left side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The end result, 21 yards. Throwing now is Rodgers.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
And he'll let this go deep for Lazard.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
You talk about this Miami defense.
They were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So now the Dolphins. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
6-0 our score after 1.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Here's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Hall.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now a play fake. Rodgers.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
A give to Cook out of the gun. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he is going to have a Jets first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
Now it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. On play action. Now Rodgers.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Rodgers going to throw. Flushed out right.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have the foot.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's Rodgers to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. He's got his target. That's complete.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A very solid gain of 27. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin as the first half is winding down. Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Rodgers throwing quickly out wide. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. Throwing is Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On play action, it's Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4. And on 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Looking left sideline, it's complete.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And all the way in. Touchdown. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. Rodgers now on 1st down. And this is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28. On play action, Rodgers. Dancing to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to make it 4th down. Safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
So they haven't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
They run again on 1st down. Cook. A decent run there following the display of quick feet down just inside the 45. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Here's Rodgers throwing quickly to the flat. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Back to throw, Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. To throw is Rodgers. Over the middle, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Here's first and goal.
And he'll spike it with exactly 30 seconds now left on the clock. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Now Rodgers. And it's caught. And yes, he's into the end zone. And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. They didn't want the Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
On the return, Williams. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So Tua and the Dolphins down by 1. A little over 20 seconds to go. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on first down. That'll be caught by Hill. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Tua's throws taken in by Waddle. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Tua. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing Tua. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the 4th. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And, Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. Just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And